This is OwlUp, where learning happens in minutes, not hours. For a deeper journey, explore all our courses at owlup.co. Now, let's dive in. Welcome to Chapter 5 of First Time Homebuyer, the Complete Roadmap, where we're diving into home inspections and what those eagle-eyed professionals are actually looking for when they poke around your potential new home. We'll walk through all the major areas they check, so you know exactly what to expect when inspection day rolls around. Let's get into it. You're walking through your dream house when the inspector quietly says, "This could cost more than your car." Most buyers discover hidden issues during inspection, yet many still rush this step. In this episode, we'll explore what your inspector sees that you don't. 86% of buyers' inspections turn up issues, yet the real difference isn't what's found, it's how you respond. This is the part of the process where the house you fell for on the tour has to pass a reality test on paper. The inspection isn't there to scare you. It's there to give you leverage and options while you still have an escape hatch in your contract. In this episode, we'll zoom in on that short window after the inspector leaves but before your contingency expires. We'll talk about which problems are normal, old house wrinkles and which are financial landmines, how to triage a dense report without panicking, and how buyers actually use those findings to renegotiate or decide to walk. Think of this as learning to read the sheet music of your future home so your next move is deliberate, not emotional. The twist is that an inspection doesn't give you a single yes or no verdict. It hands you a menu of choices with different price tags, timelines, and risks. Some items are urgent safety concerns, some are slow leaks in your budget, and some are just noisy but harmless, like a rattle under your car's hood that doesn't affect how it runs. In this phase, your job isn't to become a contractor overnight. It's to learn which findings actually change the value of the deal for you and which are simply opportunities to plan, prioritize, and build a realistic first-year budget. Think of the report itself as 3 stacked layers, from "Don't sleep here yet" at the top down to "Good to know" at the bottom. Working through it in layers keeps you from getting lost in the 47 minor notes about sticky windows. At the top are health and safety items. These are things that could hurt someone or cause sudden damage: live electrical wires, missing handrails on steep stairs, active leaks near outlets, loose deck railings, smoke detectors that don't work, major gas or carbon monoxide concerns. They may not be the most expensive repairs, but they're the ones you flag first and talk about clearly with your agent. We're not comfortable moving forward unless XYZ are addressed. The next layer is big-ticket systems and structure. These are the parts that keep the home standing and functioning: roof, foundation, main plumbing lines, electrical panel, HVAC, major water intrusion. Here, the question isn't, is it perfect, but how much useful life is realistically left, and what happens if we wait? A 20-year-old furnace that still runs might be fine for now, but combine that with an aging roof and you're looking at a potential double hit in your first few years. This is where a quick round of price checking pays off. Ask your inspector for rough ranges, then do a couple of real-world calls. Ballpark to replace a 30-year-old asphalt roof on 1,800 square feet? You're not building a full quote. You're trying to translate technical language into, could this wipe out my savings this year? The bottom layer is maintenance and nuisance items. Missing caulk, loose doorknobs, minor cracks in drywall, a wobbly toilet that just needs a new wax ring. These are normal in almost any resale home. Here, the move isn't to demand everything fixed. It's to start your first-year project list and budget. You may decide to ask for a modest credit and accept that some items become weekend jobs. One more pass matters: pattern spotting. Is there water staining plus musty smell plus grading issues on the same side of the house? That cluster might elevate a minor note into a bigger future concern and justify a specialist, structural engineer, roofer, sewer scope, or mold assessor before your deadline. Some buyers treat that FIC report like a verdict. Savvy buyers treat it like a playbook. For example, Say the inspector notes elevated moisture in basement corner, GFCI protection missing near kitchen sink, and AC near end of expected life. Instead of panicking, you translate each into a move. Call a waterproofing company for a same-week visit. Ask an electrician for a quick estimate. Look up typical AC replacement ranges for your city. Now you can go back to the seller with specific requests. Install GFCIs. Credit of X dollars toward drainage improvements. Price reduction of Y to account for aging AC, instead of a vague, fix everything. This is also where you decide what you're personally okay living with. Maybe you're fine painting and recaulking, but anything involving ladders or live wires is a hard no. Treat your time, skills, and stress level as part of the cost. Buying a place that constantly needs pros to intervene can feel like joining a sports team that's forever playing defense. Technically, you're still in the game, but it's exhausting. An inspection like this also hints at the future of owning that home. As more data piles up, repair invoices, utility trends, even local climate shifts, you're quietly building a history of how the property behaves under stress. Treat it less like a one-time hurdle and more like the opening chapter of a field guide. Over time, patterns emerge, where water insists on sneaking in, which systems tire fastest, how seasons expose weak spots you'll want to harden before they fail. Treat this first report as the pilot episode of a long-running series with your home as the main character. Each future repair, upgrade, or utility bill becomes another clue about how it behaves. Stay curious. Ask why problems showed up, what might stress the house next, and how small tweaks now can rewrite later plot twists. Before next week, ask yourself, 1. If my inspector's report came back today, which 3 systems, roof, foundation, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, sewer, attic, etc., would worry me most, and what specific follow-up questions would I ask the inspector about each one? 2. Looking at my budget, which repairs would truly be non-negotiable safety or structural issues, and where would I be comfortable asking the seller for a credit or price reduction instead of a full repair? 3. If the inspection uncovered a deal breaker, like major foundation movement, extensive water intrusion, or old aluminum wiring, what exact conditions or dollar amount would I need in order to feel confident moving forward rather than walking away? This was OwlUp, your daily step forward. This series continues with more chapters on OwlUp.co. Visit OwlUp.co to access the complete course and continue your learning journey. See you there!